Now the next exercise is going to be your push-up. It's going to work your arms, your chest, your shoulders, and also your abs. In order to do this exercise, you're going to start off on the floor. You're going to situate your hands so that your wrists are underneath your bust line. You're going to extend your legs out, post on your toes, and you're going to descend your chest toward the floor, making sure to keep your spine straight. You're going to exhale on the way up. You're going to inhale on the way down, and your elbows are going to go backwards, with your focus being keeping your elbows tight to the body. As we take a front view, we can see that the inside of Pat's arms are rubbing against the outside of his rib cage. Now, when this exercise is too difficult, you tend to have certain errors. Here are some to avoid. The first one is hips too high. As you can see, the exercise is too hard for Pat on his knees, so he brings his hips way up into the air and he fans his elbows out, putting unnecessary pressure on his elbows. The next one you want to avoid is neutral spine misalignment, where Pat is looking directly forward or almost up. This is not how the spine is supposed to be aligned, so make eye contact with the floor. And the final one is sunken hips, where you prevent yourself from working your abs by just allowing your stomach to hang low. So, if these exercises are too hard, here are some modifications that you can make in order to make it easier. The first one is going to be the modified push-up, where instead of extending your legs all the way back and posting on your toes, you will essentially post on your knees. Everything else remains the same. Elbows are going to stay tight to the body. You're going to inhale on the way down. You're going to exhale on the way up. And you can do your push-up that way. If that is too difficult still, you may find certain errors that you also want to avoid. The main one is going to be hip hinging, where instead of rolling the thighs onto the floor, you're hinging at the hip and then fanning the elbows out. If that's still too difficult, what you're going to do is you're going to look for an elevated surface onto which you can post your hands. You're going to make eye contact with that elevated surface, post your knees on the floor, and then your push-up will remain the same. Elbows are going to stay tight to the body, inhaling down, exhaling up. Just make sure to have a surface that can support your weight and that will not fall under you, and work your way down to the modified and then the full push-up in time.